Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. JiannajJ here. So what you need for this video is a wide tooth comb, a paddle brush, the clips, and also shears. So the large white clip is what I'm mostly going to use today. The smaller pink clip is for bangs. First comb out your hair and then brush it if you need to, and that's just to get out any tangles. You want your hair to be smooth. You can also straighten it if you need. Also, my hair is very curly, so this was it after I think a couple of days. So what you're going to do is make sure your hair is tangle free, and then you're going to brush it to the front towards your forehead. Make sure it doesn't have any knots because it's going to make it harder for you to cut. Next, take the white clip and make sure that it has the green dial facing you so you can see if it's even or not. Make sure that the bubble's right lined up in the middle, and that's how you know that you're doing an even cut, and so your cut won't come out looking super crazy. And then what you're going to do is, I'm sorry that this kind of got out the frame, but you're going to take your shears and you're just going to cut it right across, and you'll see it. I'm going to lift it up so you can see how much I'm cutting off. But basically, you are going to trim off that excess hair, and I can tell right there I'm getting rid of so many split ends. And then I went in and cut it with the points of the scissors, and that's so that it won't look super blunt and harsh. It's going to make it look more natural, and it'll give it that like flowy layered look that I'm looking for. So keep cutting until you get that to where you want it to be. Then I went in and did the same thing again, and that's just so that I would make sure that I cut it evenly, because you want it to look, even when your hair is down and straight, you don't want it to look longer on one side or have choppy areas of your haircut, especially since this is the longest part of your hair and I really want to keep the length. I took off about maybe an inch from my length, or an inch and a half, and I really needed to because I did recently dye my hair, so I wanted to get rid of any split ends. So I went in and did the same thing again as the first step, and I just made sure, it was even, and took off any excess that I needed to. Here you can see where I took off all the split ends, and see it's still long, so I didn't cut off too much. You're going to go in and make a second layer here, and I did that by just making a straight line at the temples. This is going to create our next layer. Here I only cut off a little bit because I wanted the layers to look natural. If you're going for more like choppier layers or something that's more noticeable, or shorter layers, you can cut it as short as you want. You can add on another inch of layer or something like that. I didn't want that, so I just did it more subtle. So here is the second layer. I'm putting the rest of my hair back in a ponytail just to keep it out the way. We're going to brush this hair that we just separated to the front, and we're going to do the same thing again. So take the white clip, even it out with the green leveler, and we're just going to trim that away. Again, I didn't take too much because I wanted the layers to be subtle and even. And then go ahead and I point cut that so that it'll look more natural and even. And now we're going to do the same thing again. So go ahead and brush that out. and then go in for the third layer at the top of the head and put the rest of the hair back in a ponytail to keep it out the way. And then brush that hair forward. And again, with the white CreaClip, go ahead and cut off a little bit more, and then go in and point cut that. So you see how much I'm cutting? It's not too much, but it's enough to be noticeable. I might go back in maybe later on and trim off a little bit more depending on how my layers come up when I wash and straighten my hair again. And that's pretty much it. So go ahead and part your hair where you want it. And then I brushed it out to see how the hair came out. And I really like it. I like this product a lot. I got it on Amazon. And it's a really easy way to get rid of any split ends, especially if you have long hair and the haircuts cost a lot like mine do. I dread going to get haircuts because it's so much money and it takes so much time. The last time I went to get my hair cut, it took maybe 4 or 5 hours. It's just ridiculous. If you have any questions, comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and like and comment. Thanks again for watching. Tune into my next video. See ya.